So I've been watching the Olympics over the past couple of weeks, as I'm sure many of you have, and I've really been getting into it and obviously enjoying the success that Team GB has had over the past few weeks. And one of the things in particular I've really got into and literally spent all of yesterday night and the night before watching was the cycling and the various different events, and obviously the success that we've had literally like clearing up across all of the events. Which has made me very proud to be British. But one of the things that's really annoyed me, okay, and I read about it this morning. I woke up this morning, looked at some of like the news lines and things like that, and one of the things that's come out is some of the other cyclists, okay, from other nations have basically come out and said that Team GB's success is questionable. They don't know what our cyclists do, but they don't turn up for any of the World Championships or anything like that. And somehow they turn up to the Olympics and no one can get near them. They're in a class of their own and all of this. And basically, what they're inferring? They're trying to say that we're cheating in some way or we're using drugs or something like that. And I personally don't believe any of that to be true. Obviously, you never know, but I don't think that's the case at all. I think that it's just a case that, we focus on the Olympics. That's the big deal to us. We don't care about the World Championships and we don't care about those things, and we just kind of work our athletes up in a 4-year cycle to excelling on the world stage at the Olympics. And it's really there's nothing more sinister than that involved. But the reason that I bring this up is it kind of reminds me of trading in a way, you see. So these athletes from other nations that haven't really done as well as they could have done, and some of them haven't even got, reached some of their personal best. So they've done better at the World Championships than they've done at the Olympics, and they're still complaining about the British. And it just reminds me of some traders in that when traders, or new traders in particular, when they lose or they go through a losing streak, instead of looking at themselves and saying, what could I have done differently? Where am I going wrong here? Where can I make this better? What they do instead is they say, oh, it must be some sort of external factor. It couldn't possibly be me, right? It couldn't be the fact that I'm not executing, or I'm taking profits too early, or I'm moving my stop loss way out into the distance. No, it has to be the broker. Yeah, that's right. The broker slipped me. The brokers are hunting my stops for my sort of like my $500, $1,000 account. The brokers are kind of stop hunting, and they don't want me to win, and all of this kind of crap. And it, excuse my language, but it literally is crap. If you're losing as a trader, more often than not, you are doing something wrong. The same way that these cyclists, they haven't won the gold medals, they haven't taken the events, not because of any external factors, but because they just simply weren't good enough. And our athletes have worked up towards this particular event here, towards the Olympics, and they've worked very hard and they've done very well. And instead of just taking a step back and saying, oh wow, actually they have done well, what are they doing that we're not doing? What is it about their particular training regime that gets them to this sort of like peak physical condition for the Olympics? What is it that they're doing that we're not doing? The same way that losing traders shouldn't just say, oh, the brokers are hunting my stops, or, something else happened, whatever it is, whatever external factor they can blame. Instead of doing that, they say, well, actually, what could I do to be better? What is it that's within my control? What can I do to take more profitable trades, to not get into situations where I'm going to lose all of my account at once? What is it that I can control? And really just kind of focusing on your sort of area of expertise, if you like. And I truly believe that if most new traders did a lot more of that, as opposed to complaining and doing what these other cyclists are doing, which really has wound me up this morning, you have no idea. But if new traders, or losing traders could do a little bit more of that and a little less of blaming external factors, they'd definitely be on a better road to success, and probably a quicker one as well. Because whilst you're blaming external factors, whilst you're blaming the system, you're system hopping, you're looking for the new system, you're not actually fixing what the problem is, which most of the time, unfortunately, is going to be you, the trader. Okay, so what you need to work on is fixing yourself and understanding that actually things like the broker and the strategy, actually they work pretty well anyway. Okay, so anyway, that is me. Sorry for this little rant, but as I said, I've really been getting involved and getting engrossed in the Olympics, and just seeing that headline really wound me up. But it also reminded me of, you know, some of the things that happen in the trading world, and I thought we could kind of combine the two together there to give a little bit of a trading lesson. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you soon.